Hi, this is John Hawkins Jr. with Gateway Counseling Center. This is our Tuesday night Facebook Live. We do every Tuesday night. I want to say Thursday for some reason. Every Tuesday night at 8:15, where I answer any questions you have throughout the week. You can email me at johnh@gatewaycounseling.com. Anything you want to ask me while we're doing the live there. We just want to provide information that's valuable to you guys. Anything, whether it's relationships, trauma, emotional issues. I myself am a specialist in trauma and addiction and relationships. I also do peak performance coaching. So my favorite part of my work, we're a counseling center here in Boynton Beach, Florida, where we do individual, couple, family therapy for all relational mental health issues, spiritual issues, and again, peak performance coaching, which is about helping people achieve their personal best, hit their max potential, whether that's as an athlete, an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you do, that you want to become the best at, an artist, anything like that. And our mission here at Gateway is to reach as many people as possible and impact the lives of as many people as we can in every way we can. So this is one of the ways we do that. And this is a way that you can also help us and be a part of achieving that mission, is if you find anything valuable, useful on the lives when we do this on Tuesday night, to forward that on to anybody you feel could benefit. So tonight's topic is about, I've talked a little bit about this before, is the number one research-based thing that shows what attracts people to each other and what pulls us in towards each other is authenticity. And so sounds simple, be authentic. You hear a lot of people encouraging you that, a lot of speakers. Now the challenge is it's hard to do that, because just being yourself seems hard when you feel, parts of you anyway, that who that is not enough, not good enough, adequate enough, smart enough. And that's the biggest block. I would say there's any block to being authentic, there's really like two things that don't come down to, and that's shame, which is that, again, fear of rejection, being inadequate, judged, whatever that may be, and then also fear of loss. If I come out and I speak my truth, whether that's my opinion about something, spiritual views that may be different than yours, am I going to lose friends, customers, clients, all those kind of things, right? So sometimes there's a cost and a price to being authentic. Historically, that could have been even death, so that's rare in most cases today. But the biggest thing for me, I want to give you some solutions to how to break through that, and that is something we all struggle with. That fear of others is in our DNA. It's evolutionary, biological. I said this many times. Most of human history, if I wasn't part of a group, I'm dead, right? So inside that feeling of shame and disapproval, rejection by the group, is the fear of death and annihilation. Because if I get kicked out of the cave, there's T-Rexes out there, saber-toothed tigers, other tribes. Like, I've got to be part of a group to survive. So even though that may not be fully true today, that's kind of still in our bones, that fear of getting rejected. So breaking through that, and we all struggle with that. There's nobody who's exempt from that. Some of the highest level people I've worked with still have insecurities, still have fear of judgment, all these kind of things. So it's not abnormal, it's not unique to you. We're all right there with you. So for me, like so many things I'm coaching people on and working with, it's finding your edge. You don't have to jump off, the Empire State Building, but just find that edge and challenge yourself a little bit. Maybe it's in relation to the type of food you like, or music you like, or a belief or a thought about something, or a political view. And instead of shying away and holding back, push into that a little bit. Be authentic. Like, let's say, if you normally minimize or exaggerate trying to get approval, try to, stop that behavior. If I caught 3 fish, say 3, don't say 5, right? Or if I did something and I'm like, I really did that 4 times, but I just say I did it 2. I was working with a client today with alcohol related issues, and I was saying, for me, someone's experience working with addiction, when somebody tells me, I have a couple drinks, I'm like, so that's 8, right? But I want to make it safe for them to be able to just say, yeah, I have about 8 drinks a day, because I just know how people minimize because of that shame and all that kind of stuff. So realize that, let's say if you're online and you're launching a product, you're doing a video like this, Like, people don't want perfect polish. They want real, genuine authenticity. You know, when I self-disclose certain things for the benefit of my client to normalize myself or encourage them, it's like people don't come here for perfection, because if they do, they're gonna be sadly disappointed. You know, I talk about my struggles at time relationally or parenting. I mean, it's hard being in a relationship. It's hard raising kids. It's hard pursuing your dreams. You know, and we fail and we fall down. So, you know, not everybody is a safe person to share all that stuff with. So, you know, you have to find people that you can start to build relationships with, even if it's one person that is safe, that does earn the right to hear your story. You know, where it's that more than anything else that starts to give us the courage and the strength to be authentic. I've ran hundreds of group therapy sessions, and when somebody gets vulnerable, it's like dominoes. The whole rest of the group just starts falling one at a time. Like, people are dying to be, you know, feel safe, accepted, genuine. So that, for me, is the key, is to start to develop and connect with people in your life, build relationships that encourage your authenticity. Some people, they don't even know who your authentic self is, because you've had to suppress it your whole life for the approval of others, or, you know, this didn't get accepted in my family, so I just never thought that way or expressed that or felt that way. That wasn't what we did. So you've got to start to discover moment to moment yourself, your own authentic voice. You know, like, how do I really feel about that? When you hear should or shouldn'ts, that should be a red flag that's like pulling me away from my authentic self. So build those relationships, start to take small risks, you know, towards your authenticity of, like, you know what, I don't know why I said that. I really don't like that, or I really do like that. Or somebody says, what, you like that kind of music? I'm like, yeah, I do. You know, take that little risk. It doesn't have to be this huge thing where you lay out your deepest, darkest secrets. Just take a little risk to be authentic, build community with people who will support and accept that as you're trying, maybe exploring your own authentic self and getting to discover that. Be around people who want you to discover that. That's some of my favorite work as a therapist, is creating an environment where somebody's safe to say, think anything. They know they're not going to get judged, and they're going to get encouraged by me to just really start to connect with who they are. So I hope that is helpful. Remember 2 things: take small risks towards your authenticity, build community, build relationships with people who encourage you to be authentic. And also, when you're being authentic, you'll start to notice more authentic people popping up around you, because what will happen is you will create safety for them to be authentic. And we all just want to be ourselves and let the defenses down, let the fronts and all that stuff we do to protect ourselves down, and just be safe, you know. And I mean, for me, I know what it's like to feel insecure and inadequate in certain ways most of my entire life. So I want to create so much safety for anyone around me, just to be who they are and to feel good about that and safe, you know. And just the more you do that, the more you'll start seeing people show up in your life like that. So I hope that was helpful. If you believe it was, share it with somebody who you feel could benefit. Again, you can reach me at johnh@gatewaycounseling.com during the week. Send me any emails, questions you got, and I'll respond to you. If you want to ask me on Tuesday nights, I'll answer any questions there. You can also follow us on Gateway Center on... Hi, Andrea. Just getting ready to leave, but I appreciate you coming, bringing up the rear there. You can follow us on Gateway Center on Instagram, Gateway Counseling Center on Facebook, Gateway Counseling Center on YouTube channel. I've got a lot of videos on there on addiction, trauma, all kinds of things you can kind of go through and watch anything that you're interested in and are looking to get help on. So we're here every Tuesday night at 8:15. You can follow us. You know, we're again, you can ask live questions. If you just want to come join us, share that with anybody who could be a help too. So have a great week. I will see you guys next Tuesday at 8:15. Good night.